So maybe you're frustrated with having messy roots and you've been looking for options of what to do. And if you've ever looked into tidying up dreadlocks yourself, you'll have come across the term root rubbing. Root rubbing? Well, stick around because I'm going to tell you what it is, what it does, and if someone should use it. Hi and welcome to Dreads UK. If you're new here and you are watching on YouTube, remember to click that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you can stay updated with all this great content. And if you're a returning subscriber, you know we love you. Welcome back. So root rubbing is where you place the base of the root of a dreadlock between two fingers, either the fingers in the middle of your hand or your finger and your thumb, down at the base, and while holding the dreadlock, rubbing your palm against the scalp. The aim is to get all the loose hair from the surrounding section to pull together at the base of the dreadlock. This is intended to tidy the roots. And does it work? Yeah, in part. But we need to cover a little bit more detail as to why not, and when. So how does it work? The idea is you're trying to mimic the dreadlock's natural maturity process of movement over time. As one knot within a dreadlock pulls against another knot within a dreadlock, there's a chain effect as all the knots are moving. So as you're rubbing, what's happening is all the knots are slowly tightening up and bushing together. While this is happening, the loose hair around the area that you're rubbing is also getting pulled into that one place. So you'll have the odd loose hair pinning all the loose hair into that one section. Now this isn't locking the hair up, but it will hold the loose hair in place for a short time until enough movement causes the loose hair to find its own natural settling position. So when you're walking around, the wind's blowing your hair, if you're sleeping on your dreadlocks and they're moving around in your sleep as you're turning, if you're having a shower, obviously everything's moving the hair, so this natural process will cause the loose hairs to move. And with all these things creating movement, you can imagine root rubbing alone tends to last no more than a day. But root rubbing can be especially helpful when used with a crochet hook. So you can see our other video, 3 Steps to Perfect Dreadlocks, but don't check that until you've finished the information in this video to find out if it's right for you. One of the biggest downsides of root rubbing is it's really easy to overdo and your scalp will let you know. Doing it too much can make your scalp feel sore and bruised, and it doesn't take a lot to cross over that line. Will it damage and break the hair? Not likely. You'd really have to put in a lot of effort doing this to break the hair. Unless the hair's really brittle, it's lost all its moisture and elasticity. And breaking hair makes a snapping sound, so if you hear this, stop doing it. Curly hair, wavy hair, frizzy hair, anything other than silky smooth straight hair is going to be so much easier to manage using the root rubbing technique. Mainly just because there's more twists and turns in the hair shaft for the loose hair to cling onto. So root rubbing is a short-term quick fix and doesn't last very long. There aren't really any long-term effects unless you're overdoing it and you're experiencing pain in your scalp. Root rubbing shouldn't be done as a regular daily practice. It's best used in conjunction with a crochet hook during a tidy up session. So does it create more or less loose hair? You can find that if there is hair within the dreadlock that's begun locking up, sometimes it can become loose and add to the loose hair, so you might find the odd 1 or 2 additional loose hairs. But don't worry, it's not the end of the world. It will never ruin the dreadlock itself, you just may find a few additional loose hairs. So in the salon we don't really need to use the root rubbing technique on every single dreadlock. The only time we'd use it is if there's a lot of loose hair around a particular section. It just helps to pull all the hair together to then use the crochet hook to lock all the hair into the dreadlock. So in summary, root rubbing is a tidy up technique only when used in a pinch and very rarely. If used in a salon, it can be used on the odd dreadlock to help aid with a crochet hook, but if you're experiencing bruising or snapping of hair, stop. I hope you found that video helpful. There's a ton of free content from our professional dreadlock course, all released on our Dreads UK YouTube channel. And for any dreadlock products you could possibly need, whether that's for home or for your salon, head on over to dreadsuk.com.